not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Brown outside. Second shot opportunity. Out to Miller. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Sinks that one from the post. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Dillingham. And the layup's good off the glass. Dillingham's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
It's tipped. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's Dillingham. Miller outside. And the wide-open shot from Reed. Connects from three-point range. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead. Miller outside. Kept alive. For three. The Spurs getting another chance here. And stolen by Miller. Here's Alexander Walker.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Timberwolves shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Duarte. And stolen by Drummond. Inside. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
To the left side wing. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Duarte. Drills it from outside. Duarte's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Brown with it.
That's all you.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Miller, and it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Alexander Walker. And Brown over to help. And it's Miller in the corner. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Dillingham's got 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Castle. Now Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Dillingham with it. At 3 off the mark. Here's Brown. Dives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. And it's 7 points for Jaylen Brown. Minnesota leading by 9. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. Was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Off target at the rim.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Duarte, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs trail by 9. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it go with a 3. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Dillingham. Right wing. A 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be right back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Fox. Offensive rebound. Smith right side. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Edwards looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Over Smith. Edwards, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. 9-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Now here's McDaniel. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Spurs trail by 10. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Pulls up on the wing. Edwards, no good.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Good chance here for McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drop.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
A three from Wembanyama. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on an 11-3 run. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's tipped. Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Spins. Edwards. Can't convert off the spin.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Look at Edwards swatting home the 3.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. switch here. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound, San Antonio. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And it's Miller in the corner. And the 3 off target.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
1 second separating the shot clock and game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guy. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
A timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's hear it for you.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Ball with it. 6 points for him. Down low. 3 seconds left. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
55.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Has to go Bear. Back to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. So the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. McDaniels got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Ball surveying the defense. Here's Wembanyama for three. sinks the triple. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Here is Edwards. Takes a three. Edwards with the answer. Such a competitor.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Left side, Ball. On the wing, Miller. 6 on the shot clock. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Stolen by Ball. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Back to DiVincenzo. Hit by Randall. The tray. And DiVincenzo is good for 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside for Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 31 points for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. San Antonio making a switch here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
I think DiVincenzo is at his best in the open court because he's got tremendous speed.
It's Miller on the wing. Launches a three. San Antonio again missing. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a deep three. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Fox feeling it out a bit. He takes it in. Drummond. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here is Fox. Brown drives in. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
It's stolen by Randall. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Here's Fox. Pass to Purdue. To the inside. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Edwards with it. Picked by Randall. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. San Antonio making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Outside ball. Lets it go from deep. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Outside ball. Shot clock at 6.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
Pass to Edwards. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. Back to McDaniel. And it's Edwards, top of the key. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Can't get the 3 to fall. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.